My father died Christmas Eve 2013, and on Christmas Day, my sister and brother-in-law came to town and helped my wife and me with all the horrible logistics you need to deal with when someone you love dies. We were exhausted physically and mentally, and we were really hungry. Every place was closed, but my sister remembered the Embassy Diner in Farmingdale, and sure enough, it was open. We got there, and things were off. It took a year to get the menu. It's like another lifetime for the guy to take our order. Now, it's like a diner at Christmas is just a very sad, strange place. As we sat around the circular booth, bleary-eyed, nearly comatose, but with that sweet sense of comfort and familiarity that family provides, we were slapped awake by nearby sounds of distress. A couple of tables away, sitting by himself, was this stout, squat man with a napkin tucked into his shirt. His face was beet red. He was gagging violently and spitting into his dish. I mean, it was frightening, and to be honest, it was really disgusting. I mean, I thought he was going to die, and he kept it up. And I look around, and nobody's doing anything. And I'm thinking, somebody's got to do something. So I made a decision. I popped up like a piece of toast, and I went over to his table. Now, I'm thinking, I have absolutely no medical training whatsoever. I have no idea what I'm going to do. But I go over to him, and I put my hand on his shoulder. Sir, should I call 911? And he's angry. He's like, no, I just swallowed a lettuce leaf. And I'm thinking, yeah, but if your windpipe is blocked, even if it's by lettuce, you could die. So I'm desperately looking at waiters. I'm sort of elevating them in my mind to the level of medical professionals. You know, I'm miming the Heimlich maneuver, and they're averting my gaze. They want no part of this guy. And I see somebody standing next to me. It's a guy in a white coat. I think he's the manager, and he's staring at this guy. And I try again. I pat him on the shoulder. Should I call 911? And he's furious. He's like, no! And I'm thinking, well, you know, I'm remembering years ago someone told me, this is not a medical certainty, but that if you think someone's choking and they speak to you, even if it's in like a phlegmy, wheezy voice that will haunt your dreams forever, they're probably not choking. So I pat him on the shoulder again for reassurance, and he goes, would somebody please? And I lean in, oh God, he needs something. Get these, yeah, incompetent people away from me. I feel slapped in the face. I'm thinking, I just wanted to help you. It's like I stumble back to my family. It's like they're all patting me on the shoulder like I did this great job. And now it's like watching a surrealistic, like a Fellini film. Because somebody must have called. A cop comes, sir, I need to take you to the emergency room. Go away. He goes, sir, I need to check you for mental competency. He goes, when were you born? Today. Sir, you need to comply. Fuck you. I'm gonna get your badge number. Cop shrugs his shoulders, walks away. EMT guy comes. He looked really professional with his little belt. And he asked the same questions when he got to, like, when were you born? The guy, of course, was born in the future. Shrugs his shoulder, walks away. Fireman comes, same thing. Now, you know, our dinner is horrible. It's stale. It's inedible. You know, and I'm still trying to get over this ordeal with the mean choking man. And I'm thinking, I just want chocolate pudding pie. That's all I want. Chocolate pudding pie, how could they screw that up? And they did. It was rancid. And like our dessert sucks, you know, it was really horrible. And then there was a shadow loomed over the table, and I look up and there's a skinny Santa Claus staring at us. And his like Santa hat is askew, and he's got this weird little smile. And I recognized him from like the table next to us. You know, I thought he was going to commiserate about the nasty choking man. And he just looks at us, he goes, hey, you guys are pretty thin. And then I knew, he's another crazy guy. You know, and then he starts to tell us how like a few years before he was in a motorcycle accident and his organs got moved around. And that's why he lost weight. And at this point, my wife, Robin, slides off the booth onto the floor, laughing hysterically, like a dam has broken. It made total sense. I wanted to laugh, but I felt bad, because he didn't see her, because she was to his side. So I'm making this laser lock eye contact with the guy. And he's telling me his wife died, his organs got moved around. He's just like a sad, crazy man. He wishes us a Merry Christmas, and then he leaves. And he leaves, and then I say, guys, the food sucks. The service is terrible. Let's tell the management. And my brother-in-law says, I don't want to make a scene. Don't make a scene. We can't make a scene after what just happened. And with that, we all burst into laughter. Robin, more than anyone, she's on the floor like a kid that's crying with that jagged breathing. And it was like we're all lifted in this giddy web of wonderful, sweet, healing laughter. Thank you.